Hello there. Well, I'm using my phone tonight to do this video, Give my computer a rest, I guess you can say, a little different. But I want to talk about tonight, the hashtag walk away movement, which I saw this coming. I really did saw this coming. When more and more, I would say this, the good liberals, okay? The good liberals. I should have stated this in the past. Yeah, I do say the word libtards a lot, quite often. But I have to acknowledge there are some good liberals out there, very good liberals out there. Anomaly is one of them. He's a good liberal. I respect him. And he woke up to saw the light. Now, I would say this about myself. I never associated myself, well, I came close a few times to associate myself with the Democrat Party, especially around the 2000s, during the Bush era. Because let me tell you something about my experience. I was okay with Clinton. I was cool with him, even with the Monica Lewinsky scandal and everything else. But still kind of cool with him. Then Bush Jr. came around. Okay, I was okay. I supported him and I voted for him because I really didn't want Al Gore to get it. Even though Al Gore's from my home state, I live in the same district as Al Gore represented, but I really didn't want Al Gore to get presidency, to be honest with you. So I went with Bush. Well, we all know how the Bush era turned out. Not so well. We had 9/11, two wars, the housing market crash, and the stock market crash, okay? That's all I'm going to say about Bush, okay? And with the Bush presidency in 2004, you had Kerry and Bush. And believe it or not, I was thinking about Kerry along the line of that year because I wasn't too impressed by Bush. But at the last minute, I said, well, go ahead with Bush because it was involved in that war and everything else. Then 2008 came around. We all know what happened in 2008, those of us who lived through. Stock market crash, unemployment rampant, housing market crash. I mean, it was just awful. I mean, Bush Jr. is like a fucking a fucking idiot, I guess. But as I could say, with an approval rating of 20%, good grief, man, good grief. Which led the way to Obama. Now, I'm not going to trash Obama on this video, okay? No, I'm not going to trash on this video. Future videos, maybe, but not in this video. But Obama came around. And 2008 election was a very interesting year. I was in guitar, my first overseas contract. And you had John McCain and Obama, okay? And be honest with you, I really thought about voting for Obama. I came real close to it. The only thing that stopped me from voting for Obama because of lack of experience, basically. I didn't know much about the guy, to be honest with you. All I knew that he was a community organizer. Then he became senator for like one term, maybe 2 terms. Became president of the United States. I mean, to me, that was just too quick. Too quick. He should have waited a few more years. That's my opinion. But he done it. He's done his 8 years. He's gone. So be it. Okay. But in 2008, I almost stopped voting for Obama. Matter of fact, I had to backtrack a little bit, but I almost thought about going Democrat during the Bush era, especially in the last term, because a lot of us, who leans to the right was getting so pissed at Bush and everything else. And I really started to look, and I almost changed between being a registered Republican voter to a registered Democrat voter. I almost did it. I almost did it. And I almost voted for Obama in 2008. I almost did it. But I didn't quite cross that threshold because someone told me bad, told me not to do it. Okay, that's why I didn't do it. Then Obama came around, huge mess, everything else, okay. But I just chilled, see how Obama's going to do and everything else. I don't see no, I didn't see no reason, go on the street, start rioting, burning buildings down, flipping cars or anything else. I did vote for John McCain. I didn't, but I learned better since this put it that way. But that dude's a fucking fossil, he's got a damn Senate. But enough on that one. Enough on John McCain, okay? And and throughout my life, I met some hardcore Democrats and hardcore Republicans and people like me. I never was really a hardcore Republican. I leaned towards the right, but I was kind of middle. But during Obama's presidency, I was getting so pissed. How's Washington doing? The politics of the United States on both sides of the aisle. and and I had to leave the Republican Party for a while. I really did, and I was leaning towards libertarian or something like that, because I was thinking, was doing like Democrat and Republican for years and years and years and years. I mean, God knows how many damn years, over 100 years, I bet. And I was thinking, where did it get us? Going Democrat and Republican, Democrat and Republican, Democrat and Republican. And along came Trump and everything else, okay? I'm a hardcore Trump supporter. I still am. That very unlikely. I say it wouldn't change, but I'll say very unlikely that would change. You know, not to say I wouldn't walk away from Trump, but right now, and probably until the end of his presidency, I will be a Trump supporter supporting Trump. But move on that and everything else. And I saw this. I saw this more on the left more than the right. There are some hardcore conservative Republicans out there. I could get to me in a minute. Then you got the hardcore liberals. I saw that. Then you got the liberals, but they're kind of like in the between. Center liberals, like people like me, kind of center conservative stuff like that. But and I will say this: in the 2016, I don't know what happened to the Democrats. I don't know what happened to the far left. Okay, well, to the left in general. Used to, and I'll be honest with you, in the past, there's some policies stuff I agreed with. I mean, I disagree with some of the policies and stuff like that. About human rights, women's rights. I agree with a lot of that stuff. I have no problem with homosexuality, believe it or not. I really don't. To this day, I really don't have a problem with homosexuality, to be honest with you. I really don't. I guess that's your choice. You want to be gay, you want to be gay. I never was for outlawing abortion and do away with abortion. Am I pro-life? A lot of ways, yes. Am I pro-choice? In some way, yes. There, because I listen to both sides of the argument. To be honest with you, that's what I do. But now going forward to 2016, though, the Dems attached themselves to the far left. Far left. Also, we had Antifa coming about, calling themselves anti-fascist, which never mind. They act more fascist than anybody else. But I'm not. It's not an Antifa video, but so I'm not going to say too much about that. But here's the thing: ever since Trump's election, when he won the election, when I saw all those people crying on the Hillary Clinton side, stuff like that. But here's the thing: after the election, I thought it was over. We can go back to normal life. The election's over. We can carry on all our lives. I still support Trump. Blah blah blah. But I guess for the Dems, it wasn't over with. Over with. To this day, it's not over with. They keep preaching about a blue wave or brag about a blue wave coming this year, and they're dwindling down. That blue wave could be a little ripple. To be honest with you, way things are going now. And I saw this coming. I really saw this coming. Because, how the left's been acting the past year and a half, almost 2 years now, it's just totally insane, okay? When Trump got elected, it was just mass riots all over the fucking country. Alright? And it's like riots the year after he won the election, they started screaming in the sky helplessly. And this is acting so bizarro. It's like I never could. It's like they're acting like a damn terrorist group, a hate group, basically. Like this had this such hatred for conservatives, for right wing. Calling people like us Nazis, fascists, racists, bigots, Islamophobe, and all those other bullshit names. Like they got a hateful title for everything, and they got the victims card, and they always use like race and shit like that as an excuse. And that's an excuse, and they're just like became extraordinary violent. Extraordinary violent. Now, with that, I blame the media most for that, for geeking people up and radicalizing people and everything else. Special social media like Twitter and Facebook, stuff like that. You don't use Facebook, but for your own purposes though. But I would say this, okay? And I'll say this in the past though, voting straight party tickets every damn year is very stupid and it's very dangerous. Because with me personally, I have voted Democrat before in my life. I voted for a Democratic governor, a Democratic sheriff. He was an African American Democratic sheriff, and I voted for him. Yes, I did. I voted for a Democrat black woman for Congress before. I've done that before. But right now, I just cannot vote Democrat. I'm sorry. I will not vote Democrat. It'll take a lot for me to vote Democrat, to be honest with you. How they're acting today with their whole platform, okay, for the past 2 years. And that really gave us a platform. Their whole platform, I'm seeing it, is I hate Trump, gun-tone Republicans. It's just like a hateful platform like I never seen before in my life. I mean, for the past 2 years almost, it's all about Trump, 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 Trump. It was totally fucking insane. You go on CNN, MSNBC, ABC News, CBS. It's like majority of the time it's just Trump, 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 Trump. It's like they go to the media and that's all you hear about is fucking Trump. I'm like, give it a fucking rest, people. Give it a fucking rest. And Lord behold, I saw this coming. Hashtag walk away movement. Where a lot of people are starting to walk away from the Democratic Party. And I would say all types of people. I see Bernie Sanders, people who actually supported Bernie Sanders. Okay, this is not an anti-Bernie Sanders video at all. But I'm saying people who actually voted for Bernie Sanders during the 2016/2015 race, the primaries, where he got cheated out of the election. That was one of the Democrats' biggest downfall. I think they learned, but never mind. But a lot of them, when they saw what happened with Bernie Sanders, they made them think. They thought, I can't vote for Hillary Clinton. Some of the people who call themselves liberals, some of them actually voted for Trump. Reluctantly, they said. They did. I guess trying to teach Democrat Party a lesson, but that's beside the point. But they saw it. They saw it. Anomaly saw it. Sticks and Hammer saw it. Okay? I saw it, be honest with you. I saw it coming myself. I think Anand was one of the first ones that walked away from the Democrat Party because he voted for Joe Stein. Now he acts like more of a Trump supporter than anything else. But that's besides the point on that one, okay? And I would say this, anybody that happens to watch this video, hashtag walk away movement I'm doing right here, just because you decided to walk away from the Democrat Party, the Democrat plantation, I'd say, doesn't mean that you have to become a Trump supporter, you have to become conservative, you have to become a Republican. It doesn't mean that at all. What that's saying is, I'm walking away from a political party, the Democrat Party. You can walk away and you can decide for yourself who you want to associate yourself with, what kind of party you want to be a part of. That is your right to do that. I will not take that away from you. Just because you decide or are thinking about leaving the Democrat Party, you say, I'm just going to walk away. Does it automatically mean that you have to give up your political ideas, or your political ideologies, put it that way? Does that mean that you have to automatically become a Trump supporter or be a conservative, a conservative, Because to be honest with you, and I realized about myself not too long ago, like almost a year ago, that a lot of my views and a few of the people I follow's views are quite similar. And to be honest with you, we're kind of like classic liberals, because I believe in free speech. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in the Third and Fourth and Fifth, to be honest with you. I'm not going on the Constitution right now. But a lot of the people like us who voted for Trump, we believe in the same thing. Free speech, the Second Amendment, right to privacy, Everybody should treat me fairly, equal opportunity, advancement, capitalism for people, But the Democrat Party, unfortunately, attached themselves so closely with the far left groups like Antifa and Black Lives Matter, that they're hurting themselves, but they don't see it just yet. They don't see it just yet. And I bet, now in 2018, which I predict is going to happen, they're going to lose big time. They're going to lose because so many people is walking away and they're losing votes rapidly. They're not going to get the votes they need to retake the House or the Senate. And that's what they want, but right now, I don't think they have the votes for that right now, the way things are going right now. I'm seeing all these people doing hashtag walk away. Does that mean they're going to start supporting Trump, or they'll automatically become conservatives? Some have, but a lot of them haven't, And a lot of them are more middle of the line, middle of the road. And a lot of them, once they decide to walk away, majority of them They're going to rethink things. They're going to rethink their political ideas or political ideologies. They're going to rethink how they think about Trump. They're going to rethink the conservatives and the Republicans as well. They're going to rethink everything if they attach themselves to any political movement, anyone. All right? So, myself included, do I have liberal tendencies? Yes, I do. But do I have conservative tendencies? Yes, I do. Here's the thing, and like I said, I don't like the idea of abortion, okay? But I will never, ever support a bill that outlaws abortion. I won't do that. The same reason I will never, ever support a bill trying to do away with the Second Amendment. I just won't do that. I will never support a bill that will restrict people's rights of free speech, freedom of expression, or freedom of the press. I just won't do it. I just won't do it. Okay? No matter what side of the aisle it comes from. Like this is an old liberal saying, I may disagree with what you say, but I will defend your right with my life for your right to say it. Paraphrase it, but that's how it should be in the United States. But unfortunately, the far left wants to take away our free speech, Second Amendment, and other kind of nonsense. They want this big government utopia. I guess they want a big government utopia where you don't have to work. You can sit home fat and happy, eat bonbons, watch Oprah Winfrey and cry all day, and be a professional victim, basically. That's what they're all about today, in my opinion. And you can see it on TV, or just read the articles, and you see what they stand for today. So much hate, animosity on the left. It's just unreal. Oh, well, I thought I'd throw it out there with you real quick, Thank you for watching. God bless you, and have a good day.